Hi buddy, it's Julia here, and today I thought I was going to show you how I make my monthly inserts for my traveler's notebook. I'm going to use some stuff from the Felicity Jane Kids Note to Self and Next Stop. First I'm going to pull out 8 pieces of A4 card or paper. Here I'm showing you that the paper I'm going to use for my cover is a bit smaller. It's not a 21 high, it's about 19 and 0.5 maybe. So it's going to be less than the standard, but I don't really care. It's just I need to trim my other papers a bit more. But anyway, the paper I'm using are copy paper, but it's 160 grams, which means that you can do pretty much anything to it. I don't know how it is with alcohol markers because I don't have them, but with other markers and watercolors it's really nice, and you can stamp on it and all of that, and I really like it. So 8 pieces, that means 16 when you fold them, and that means 32, and which is pretty perfect if you want 1 month. So I really like, oh sorry, I really like doing these and having 1 month. I usually make one big or have used a bigger notebook, but for July I made one book for July, and I really like that to have like just one book per month. So I thought I would do the same for August. So the paper is from the Note to Self, and I really like that black and white stripe. And then to embellish it, I'm going to use some stuff from the Next Stop. And also in the Next Stop, the stamp kit is perfect for Traveler's Notebook, making these inserts for the daybooks, and I'm going to show you that later. So I have just made my cover. I scored a bit wonky, but that's okay. So what I do is I just measure half of it, and then finding a pen. And then I do that in centimeters because we have metric systems here, and then I just flip it to do inches because it's bigger margins, and then I just poke holes. So my cover is sort of my template when I do my pages. So then I need some clips, and I'm looking for those. Here's one anyway. And I just make sure everything is lined up, and the clips just hold everything in place. And then I'm just going to go back and poke it through again, like so. Da, 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 da. That is background music, just so you know. I then take some embroidery thread. I know you can use different kinds. I have a lot of embroidery thread because I like to embroider, and I just really like it. So I picked a pale pink color that works fine with the elements I'm going to use for the cover. I mean, you're not really going to see the stitching, but I just really like thinking about those kind of small things. So I do just a regular saddle stitch and then tie a knot, and then poke my needle through and then pull the knot through to the other side and fiddle with it. Yep, fun and fun. So that is really it. I just not too long ago posted a video how I make my traveler's notebooks, so you can check that out too. I just thought I was going to show you how I do my month books. Or my day books, I call them. So then I'm going to just cut the excess off, and I have a breakaway knife, and I always take away the blade that was before. These are really cheap and come in a big pack, and to get a really nice cut you need a really sharp blade, so I just make that a habit of taking away the last knife I had, and it's done. So I wanted to use this flower, I wanted to use the wood frame, and then this 8, I thought it was perfect because August is number 8, and I mean, usually thicker chipboard have really bad glue, but these from Felicity Jane, they are like serious glue. I could not get it off, so I was like, well, you're just going to live there. So then I write on my Dymo August 16, and that is the cover. So the inside, that's what we are going to focus on. So I have this stamp that's from Felicity Jane, no, Next Stop, and it comes with this little box, and it has details of today, and I have used them since I got it, and I just really love using this little stamp. So I stamp it up in the corner, and then I take a date stamp and then stamp the date, and then I take another stamp just for like the day, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so, and then it leaves me a little bit of space, and I just usually draw in the weather, so if it's cloudy or sunny or rainy, and I just think it's a really nice little detail to have, to know what date it is and day and what weather and that kind of things. So I'm just going to go through all of this book and stamp this date. So for you who don't know, I use my daybook, quote unquote, to write pretty much anything of today, and it sort of started as just a book to make me feel like I have actually accomplished something. But it could be writing down recipes. I always write down the things I've done for today, so sort of like, this is what I have done. Good job, you know? But it could be anything from recipes to things they need to do and all that. In the front, I like to have a pocket, so I'm going to use this paper, also from the next stop. I really like this reddish color, it's so pretty. So I'm just going to score that and then make it into a pocket. So in these, I put in receipts, I put in cards, or business cards, or anything really I want to say from that month, and I really like having those. So that is how I make my day books for the month. I really like using them. I have used them since I think I made my first one in November, maybe. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you have liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and please subscribe if you want to see more videos. I have a bunch of videos using the Felicity Jane Next Stop kit, and I hope you will come back to check them out. I hope you have a really great day, and to see you soon. Bye!